A gym owner in New Jersey brags about having his business open, and people in return dug up his past drunk driving incident that actually killed a 19-year-old student. It's Andy here, and for some reason people still aren't following CDC guidelines, and we're here to give that best to you. But this gym right now in New Jersey is open, and there is a lot of feedback, pushback, whatever you want to call it right now about him having it open. But like and subscribe, let's get into the story. Now, Ian Smith owns the Atilis Gym in Bellmawr, New Jersey, and since the pandemic has started, he's defied the local rules about how many people are allowed inside of his gym. In a now viral clip, Smith summarizes all the actions that have been taken against his business and how he won't require people to wear a mask while in the gym. Now, Smith claims that he's really been taking steps to make sure no one gets COVID, they're following protocols, but not wearing masks and not regulating how many people are coming in your gym really isn't helping the cause. So a lot of people did chime in on this. People on Twitter called him out, saying things like, "Dumb like him are why we are still in lockdown." Or even comments like, "He obviously doesn't exercise his brain much." One user chimed in saying, "Freedom doesn't mean not asking for permission or forgiveness. He's thinking of irresponsibility and a complete lack of empathy. This man is an effing scumbag." Now, obviously when clips go out and you do put things online, they can go viral. And when things go viral, people can find good things about you and bad things about you. And this is where the public did some digging on him and found some not great things on his record. Back in 2007, Smith killed a 19-year-old named Kevin Ade, a college student at Atlantic Cape Community College in New Jersey. Smith was drunk and drove past a stop sign where Smith and Kevin's cars collided, resulting in Kevin's death. Smith was also in possession of marijuana and hypodermic needles at the time of his arrest. In the end, Smith pleaded guilty to second-degree vehicular homicide and was sentenced in 2008 to 5 years and 6 months in prison with 3 years of supervised release. Smith apologized about the incident back in May of this year, when his past had indeed resurfaced.
When I awoke that morning, I had no idea that there was alcohol present in my system. You know, being a 20-year-old kid, nobody ever explained those dangers. It was always don't drink and drive, and we didn't drink and drive. I made a point not to. My actions caused the death of a young man and broke the hearts of an entire community. And that's something that they'll never fully ever recover from.
Now, ironically enough, that video had also resurfaced from May and had a lot of people chiming in about his apology on the incident as well. One user said, "Here's what I hear, a guy who took someone else's life because of his own inability to be a responsible citizen, and 12 years later, he's doing it again. Grow up." Another person said, "So what you're saying is you're cool with risking more lives literally and didn't learn? I'm literally disgusted. You don't think anyone from your gym has passed COVID-19 to someone who is high risk, potentially taking another or multiple lives? You need to wake the F up and take accountability and ownership." Despite everyone else calling him for his reckless behavior, somehow Smith raised a ton of supporters from this. He actually also got a lot of legal fees covered through a GoFundMe page, which has raised $350,000. He's garnered support and praise from citizens all across the country, and additionally, he's been interviewed a number of times by Tucker Carlson on Fox News. Okay, so a couple things to unpack here. First of all, he is operating a high amount of people in a gym when it's not really regulated with masks or anything involved. It's a high potential spreader event for people to really pass moisture from one another while working out. Second thing, I don't think fighting fire with fire really helps anyone's cause here. Obviously, people were able to dig up some information. That does not justify his decision making. It may speculate people to really think that he has a false, decision making skill, noting his past, but you be the judge in the comments down below. It's obviously a lot to unpack. It's a lot going on. You have people who are supporting him with the GoFundMe, and you have other people who are really against for what he has for his gym and how many people are in it. But you lead us a note in the comments below. But for more social media news daily, head to whatstrending.com. Follow me, Andy Lalwani, and we'll see you soon.